Essex Police Emergency.
Hi there. Okay. Hello. I need police and a forensics team to my address, please.
What do you mean? What's happened?
My friend and I got into an altercation, and I'm the only one who came out alive.
Are you telling me you've killed somebody?
Yes, I am.
This is a clip of a 999 call made by Lewis Staines moments after he murdered 14-year-old Breck Bednar. Please watch the whole video to listen to the entire distressing 999 call and find out what actually happened. If you enjoy this type of content, please be sure to like, comment and subscribe. Today's video will be about Lewis Staines. Lewis groomed and murdered 14-year-old Breck Bednar in 2014. This video will go on to delve into the motives of his actions and what took place before the horrific murder. Breck Bednar was born on 17th March 1999. He was a student at St Bed's School in Redhill, Surrey, and he was also a member of the Air Training Corps 135 Squadron, also based in Redhill, Surrey. He attended St John the Evangelist Church in Caterham, and his mother described him as a relaxed and warm-hearted boy with many friends with whom he played games online after school and was passionate about computing. Breck's mother, Lauren Lefebvre, was reported to have limited his access to electronics and installed parental controls and forbade him from using the same server as a boy she had grown suspicious of. She recalled his personality was changing and his ideology was changing. He was starting to refuse to attend church with us. I felt like it was because of the negative influence of this person. On the 17th of December 2013, Lefebvre called Surrey police expressing concerns about the online grooming. She said she warned police that her son was in danger. Nonetheless, it was reported the teenagers had been playing online games for several months, despite Lefebvre's efforts to put an end to their relationship. On the 17th of February 2014, Breck travelled by taxi to Lewis Staines' flat. Later that day, his father, with whom he had expected to spend the weekend, sent a text message to tell Lefebvre that Breck had not arrived. A few hours later, his siblings, 12-year-old triplets, began to receive messages that their brother had been murdered, describing photos of Bednar that had been posted on social media, which was soon to be confirmed by the police. The photos showing Bednar's body were posted to other members of the 6-person online gaming group that him and Lewis Staines played on. Word spread, leading to a friend's text message to one of the triplets. "Is it true about your brother? If it's true, it's so sad." At the same time, police were telling Bednar's parents the news that their son had been murdered. After he was murdered, Lewis Staines put in a chilling 999 call, of which you saw a clip of at the start of the video. After this, police and paramedics were called to the flat, and Bednar was found with stab wounds to his neck, and they were unable to prevent him from dying at the scene. Lewis Staines, an unemployed computer engineer, was believed to have met Bednar while playing online video games. The Daily Telegraph described Staines as a baby-faced killer who looked much younger than his 19 years. Staines was reported by the Daily Mirror to have grown up as an only child after his parents split up when he was 16. He then proceeded to live alone in a flat owned by his grandparents. His neighbours described him as reclusive. Lewis Staines admitted to the murder in court and was given a life sentence to serve a minimum years of 25 years. Simon Mayo, QC, mitigating, said that Lewis Staines had Asperger's syndrome, which affected his ability to make sound judgments. Mayo also argued that there was no evidence to actually prove that the murder had been premeditated. Crown Prosecutor Jenny Hopkins said, "Our case was that Lewis Staines, even though he was only 18 when he committed Breck's murder, was a controlling and manipulative individual who carefully planned this crime. The degree of planning and manipulation by Staines is shocking when you consider the young ages of both the perpetrator and the victim. It stands out as one of the most cruel, violent and unusual cases we have dealt with." I will now proceed to play the 999 call that was made by Lewis Staines shortly after he murdered Breck. Now this call is quite upsetting, so I do advise via discretion, and I'll be going into my thoughts in the next section of the video after the call.
Essex Police Emergency.
Hi there. Okay. Hello. I need police and a forensics team to my address, please.
What do you mean? What's happened?
My friend and I got into an altercation, and I'm the only one who came out alive.
Are you telling me you've killed somebody?
Yes, I am.
Right, and who am I speaking to?
My name is Lewis Daines. I'm 18 years old, and I live...
Right, okay. And what's actually happened?
My friend came to stay the night with me yesterday, feeling very down, feeling suicidal. And I woke up this morning, he was in a mess. I tried to calm him down. I hugged him, then said that I was there for him. He shrugged me off.
Can you just bear with me a second? Don't tell me any more, okay? You're telling me he is definitely dead?
Yes, I'm telling you he's definitely dead.
Bear with me a second. Right, okay, Lewis, I need you to just take me back through that again. So what happened last night?
Okay. He came to stay with me because he was feeling down. I tried
What's
my
his
best.
name?
Breck. B-R-E-C-K. Bednar. B-E-D-N-E-R.
Sorry, B-R-E...
E-C-K.
Breck?
Yes.
And then his surname is?
Bednar. B-E-D-N-E-R.
Okay, so he came to stay with you.
I can explain this to the officers when they get
I
here.
will just... I need to take these initial details.
I know. He came to stay with me the night. I did my best to comfort him. I woke up this morning. He was in a mess. I tried again.
Right, just slow down again, Lewis. I need to take these details. So did you have an argument with him last night?
No, we were fine.
You were fighting?
No, we were fine. We were fine last night. We both went to sleep. I said that we were fine.
Okay, but why did he come to stay with you?
Because he was fed up with his home life.
Right, because he was fed up with his home life.
He's had a lot of problems. I've known him for a long time. He came to stay with me. I was in Thailand last week on holiday. He was in Spain on holiday.
Right, okay.
We both got back.
So,
we met up.
You both went to bed, and then what's happened this morning?
I woke up. He was just standing up. He was in a mess, hands on his face. I got up. I put my arms around him, and I said it was okay. He just shrugged me off and said no. I can't remember exactly what he said. He was going on about how he didn't want to go home. He was fed up with his life, and he didn't want to go.
Right,
and
okay.
I have a penknife on the side of, in my room, adjacent to my bed. I have a chest of drawers. After shaving the TV and stuff on there, I had a penknife on there, folded. He picked it up, opened it, and then lost control.
Slow down. Let me just take those details here. Penknife on the bedside table. Brett grabbed this.
Yes.
What, in order to harm himself?
No, in order to harm me. He opened it and then lost control.
To harm informant and opened it. What states he lost control.
In self-defense, put my left arm up to block him from stabbing me effectively. We struggled. I got him to the ground. He got up. I got the knife. Can you not interrupt me with this part?
Okay, go on.
Okay. This is being recorded anyway, isn't it?
Yep.
I grabbed the knife and I stabbed him once in the back of the neck, I believe somewhere near the brainstem. He turned around, tried to carry it on, and I think I stumbled on my chest of drawers. I fell over. I got back up, backed away, and then I don't remember exactly what happened, but the fight ended with me cutting his throat. I believe I turned around and I slashed his throat. Now, he fell face first on my bed. I tried to stop the bleeding.
Yep.
He fell onto the floor.
Yep.
I couldn't stop it. His throat was properly cut.
And he's still on the floor?
Yes. He fell onto the bed face first. I was trying to compress the wound at that time. And
Lewis, are you still in the room where Breck is?
No.
Where are you?
Look, don't interrupt me. Just let me explain this if this is being recorded. I didn't know what to do. I felt like...
Right, is the house where you are is where you are and where Breck is, yeah? But you're in another room, are you?
Yes, I felt like taking my own life. I don't remember what happened after that. All I know is I dropped the knife in my hallway. I stripped down and just sat in the shower.
Right, you've left the weapon in the hallway.
Yes.
And have spent how long sitting in the shower?
I don't know. Look, are the police on their way? I can hear something.
They are.
Okay, I'm going to go and do my part. Please, thank you for your help.
Right, just listen.
So now you've heard the 999 call, I'm going to get into my own thoughts about the case. So yeah, this was definitely a case where young 14-year-old Breck was actually groomed for a substantial amount of time before the murder actually took place. They had been playing on online servers for a long while, and yeah, as you saw earlier in the video, his mum, Breck's mum, actually had raised concerns with the police about this before, and she's actually gone on to say that, you know, she expected more from Surrey Police, and she also said how she wasn't recommended to contact the CEOPC, the Child Exploitation and Online Protection Centre. She said she found out when it was too late, and it's actually a really great agency that actually helps parents. Yet again, this is a bit of a running theme with my videos, that there's systematic failures yet again. Maybe this could have been prevented. I don't want to blame the people who dealt with it, as I don't know the exact ins and outs of what actually happened, but the fact that she reported this guy before and she saw like a change in her son's behavior just goes to show that, you know, our systems need to be doing a lot more to prevent things like this, especially in a time like this. I think it's clear to see that the lessons that we can learn from this case are becoming more and more relevant every day with the rise of different types of social media, and it's quite commendable that Breck's family actually established the Breck Foundation to raise online awareness about the dangers of online grooming and also promoting responsible use of the internet. I've also just found out that the family actually filed a lawsuit against Essex and Surrey Police. The family actually accepted a settlement in which Surrey Police apologised for their mishandling of the case and paid an undisclosed sum in compensation. To be honest, I don't think compensation is enough. I feel like, do your job properly in the first place. Why are you... Obviously, they can hand out compensation and stuff, but I don't think that actually excuses anything that went on. I think we need people better trained to deal with these things, especially nowadays. This case was about 7 years ago, so you can have some sympathy as to, you know, people weren't as adept with dealing with online problems back then, but now there can be no excuse. We've seen something like this happen before, so they literally have no excuse to follow on from these things now and actually, you know, get in contact with a child that is said to be like a victim of online grooming. As if they did that with Breck and they had a talk with him and they showed him like, yo, listen, this guy that you're playing with, he might not be a great guy. Do you actually know who he is? Do you know his history? Do you know what he's actually done? And none of this, unfortunately, took place, unfortunately. But yeah, I'd just like to take this time out to offer my condolences to Breck's family and say rest in peace to Breck as well. And we sincerely hope something like this never, ever happens again.